Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our global TV deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
Oh, thy peace, God of my salvation, because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone, and it break a bad feeling to all wicked men. Not a people there. Make him and throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear now hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside and rub and cheat, and not first and for. Make God what I seen to make him and throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a plan! Make him and throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. My favorite man, if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red, I. How they want to see, they didn't can sell out Rasta, and sell it out, I sell out Babylon. They give man show one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. They give man show one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. I. How they want to see, they can sell out Rasta, I sell out, I sell out Babylon. Yes, stop on the Friday. You might throw a stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black thing, you might throw a stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. You have eyes to see, let him see. You have ears to hear, let him hear. What a prophet must say. President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one. Big him and throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what's a black? Big him and throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Rastaman throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men.
Good evening. It's another Friday evening. Welcome to Global TV. Thank you all for joining us. Good evening to the Weeping Willows of the Jamaica Labour Party. Welcome one and all. Call everybody from the Jamaica Labour Party. Let us see if we can encourage them this evening to hold it together. Encourage them to hold it together. Don't go off the wagon just yet, Laborites. It is quite much early where you can come up with something for yourself. But making the excuse or the prepared excuse is what I would call it, Laborites. The pre-prepared excuse. No, sir. Hashtag publish it. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to my community of party and all my family members, platform moderators, membership holders, viewers, subscribers, commenters, and trolls. Good evening and welcome. Welcome to the Jamaica Labour Party and its supporters. Good evening to the Prime Minister of Jamaica, the next leader of our opposition. Good evening, Prime Minister. You drop yourself yet? It not sound too good over the Jamaica Labour Party at all. Don't sound good, Prime Minister. Prime Minister, don't sound good. What is going to happen is a massive question. You have it or you don't have it. Labour rights, good evening. On a sharing level, Labour rights.
Holiness, you need holiness. And right now, the country in a mess. From Mobile to St. Elizabeth, everybody up all of them so depressed.
Right now, the country in a mess, Mr. Holy Mess. But your pen seem to be in much more mess. But Adena will come out this evening, you know. Me no know if we don't gather. I want to get it. See, Adena Dixon will come out this evening. But before we move on to Dana Dixon, we're going to speak to Lady Bemused. Lady Bemused, good evening. Can over where you're there? Don't jump ship. Stay. Pan the rickety-tickety balmy army. Remember Dr. Campbell over here, yes? Can have you. You go come over and go back, Dr. Campbell. Stay where you are. Because Mr. the jump shipping is him. Or the jump shipping spirit. Cliff Bemused. We see the jump ship spirit a torment you at the moment. Stay over there. Stay where you're there. Stay where you are. You may drop by jumping from the ship to the lifeboat. Cliff Bemused. Stay over there, man. I'm not golden manifesto, I'm Madonna, you know. We have it, says JLP. Where they do? Okay, I don't have it. We don't have it in our way. Till Mark Golden all walk and take copy for you. And the person will take copy for you, manage for honey in them book before labor rights. Minister of Education. Who's marking your book, ma'am? Talk it out. Oh, no, there's something wrong with Dana Dixon. something is wrong with Dana Dixon. Because regardless of what Dana wants to say, at the first picnic where honey in the book, I go get the mark. You make the picnic with take copy, complete the paper before you, and hand it in to teacher, and you sit down in the corner, a roll and a walla over the copy what the student take for, and you still can't done for your paper, but the copy taker done then galang in. Miss Dixon, Minister of Education, them send you out to come prepare the excuse for stealing PNP manifesto. Dr. Tufton says, "Wanna have it." The nation is asking this evening, where is it? Hold on there. The something festo. Dr. Tufton says, "Wanna have it." Where is the Jamaica Labour Party manifesto? Imagine to say, the PNP take copy from Uno. Okay, all right. The PNP them take copy. How is it that Uno paper don't ready yet to publish to Uno support? Uno still a walk and a hold on pan and a hide. The press conference Uno call, I have breakdown and meltdown over the People's National Party manifesto. That's not what we expect from Uno. We expect Uno to release a counter manifesto at the moment, given that the People's National Party is way ahead of Uno. We were thinking that it's time now Uno go release a counter manifesto to counter what the People's National Party is bringing forward. We are rubbing and it's like coarse skin. This looks like coarse grater rubbing. What Mark Golden has done on Tuesday night was brought Jamaica in to Western politics based on policy, politics with high-level decorum, politics centered and focused on the people, politics with progressive ideas, Jamaica Labour Party. That was what Mark Golden presented on Tuesday night. And God knows the Jamaica Labour Party cannot keep up with that. Roxanne Wellington, good evening. The Jamaica Labour Party is unable to keep up with such a manifesto presented on Tuesday night by the Golden team. Rather than Labour call themselves together and see if they can brainstorm amongst themselves and come up with something that the nation would listen to and want to listen to. Labour call press conference, I have meltdown over Mark Golden copy taking. All right? Mark Golden take copy for. How is it that phone can't ready? How is it that, I said, then I said we're fooling, because Dana Dixon said to us, we're doing it already. You've all heard it all before. So I don't know why Mark Golden manifesto is resonating with you all. That is what she's trying to say. We are doing it already. How is it that we not do it already and the people can't feel it and can't see it? Is the question. What we're asking the Jamaica Labour Party, which they should have done even before the People's National Party, is to tell us what promises that you are making to us for the next 5 years. That's what the nation is waiting to hear from the Jamaica Labour Party. Not a tit for tat about ideas, Jamaica Labour Party. Something that we don't have difficulty in producing. Something the Jamaica Labour Party have difficulty in producing. Because if the Jamaica Labour Party never had difficulty in producing ideas, then the Prime Minister wouldn't have failed on 2 Manifesto. If the JLP have a think tank, a policy think tank, we can sit down and think about the policies that would benefit the Jamaica people and craft policies to uplift Jamaica people on the social mobility ladder. But I wouldn't out there having the headache and the nightmare. If the Jamaica Labour Party sit down with the people, reach out to the people across the country as Mark Golden and his team did, but know what your problem was. PNP was dead in the water. PNP was never going to re-emerge. And them something they feel Andrew Holness, you know. Andrew Holness never know to say PNP was going to re-emerge and come back strong as Portia and Michael Manley and PJ them days. Him never expect that. After 2020, Andrew had become swollen. And Andrew think to say, yes, we got it now. I feel with Jamaica now. We can turn we back on the electorate. And when we're ready for power, we can go back to them and they'll certainly give us power because PNP is dead in Jamaica. Them something that chick Andrew, you know. And them something that chick Andrew. Andrew never knows a PNP. I go come back to the way how they come back here now. So Andrew never have to do anything. Andrew never have to prepare nothing. All Andrew have to do is talk about economic growth and job creation until you say no other government has done this like this government. Now see they come down to the crunch point. I wanna stuck. Stuck, Prime Minister. Stuck. Can't go forward, can't go sideways, can't go backwards. At the 9th hour, Andrew Holness. This is why, you know, you run the party like your household. Everybody have to come in line in the Jamaica Labour Party. Nobody couldn't criticize you. Nobody couldn't go against you. All when you destroy the party and the country, Andrew Holness, everybody have to run and creep behind you because Jamaica is a one-party country. No wonder why I now run around. We will never surrender power to the PNP. We will never allow back PNP-ism in Jamaica because you really thought, Prime Minister, that was it for the PNP. That was it for them. We can treat the people however we want to treat them. The PNP is so weak that we have no challenge. Look at how Andrew Holness, sooner than they run around and keep press conference. What's the benefit, Prime Minister, and your town criers? What's the benefit of having a manifesto a press conference over the People's Party manifesto. What is the nation meant to get from that? What is the benefit for us as a people to see you all sit down shamelessly, allow somebody to take copy from you, but manage to finish and hand in for them paper before now? Then you know shame. So now Ministry of Education, you know. JC Wagwan, bro. Say, a policy leader in education. You met the PNP. You did as Minister of Education. The bright, how much people with doctoral over the over the Jamaica Labour Party. And none of you can sit down and put policy on paper. Because it's what you all should be doing. And if you never get the chance to do it, if you did never think say, Mark Golden was going to present something to the nation, then obviously, we would advise them to do. You see, just like how as Cantodena, Mark Golden got in a phone manifesto and take out peace and fix for him manifesto. Is it that you are saying, Miss Dixon, that over there you don't have no sense, no idea how to do things at all? Because if Mark Golden couldn't go through, would have been if a 2 on a failed manifesto or 1 of the failed manifesto. But make it then say Mark Golden got through 2 of on a failed manifesto. And him pick out where he can pick out Miss Dixon. And him come up with so much of a brilliant policy that even Cliff Bemused want jump ship. What I say? Cliff Hughes a fool? Is that what you're saying, labor rights? Miss Dixon, are you saying Cliff Bemused is a fool? Becoming a thing, Cliff Hughes, I go one jump ship for so. You think so? You thinking to say Cliff Bemused would I want just jump ship for so? Mine a Cliff when I drop word for you know. Mine, Miss Dixon, a Cliff Hughes when I drop word for. Basically, I come tell you say Cliff Hughes a fool. Or Cliff Hughes fall out on the way. Because Cliff Hughes is of the view that Mark Golden manifesto was great. He was of that view. He was of the view. So Cliff seemed to want jump ship me. And if I contract him a look, relieve pan him tax money owed. But Cliff sound like he want jump ship labor rights. We don't keep him over there. Keep him over there. He may go come over here and him and Dr. Campbell go buck up and we can part 2 big adults. That's not what we bargain for. Stay over there, Cliff. Continue to drag down Dayton, Campbell, and Mark Golden, Cliff Hughes. You have been doing it successfully. Cliff Hughes, you have prepared your vlogging platform for a plethora of labor rights supporters and a plethora of labor rights vloggers like Munchie, Chopper John, and the rest of them to come on and tear down Mr. Golden. Stay over there, Cliff. Come hell or high water, stick to the side where you choose. Cliff Bemused. No one know if you hold you right here now. So Even though the Labour right, them a drop word for you. Stay with them. You've been supporting them for a time. Stay with them. You're one bright journalist, as they would like to have it. This is what government does, you know. You see, just like how Andrew bringing the people them from your radio station to the Senate, what Andrew Holness could have done, you know, he could have pricked your bright brain for ideas. How could a government, an incumbent government who says they have 250 achievements, 250 achievements, you know, and Jamaicans are nowhere closer to even knowing what one of Andrew Holness's achievement is over the last 9 years. Ask any Jamaicans, even Labour right, to name you one out of Andrew Holness's 250 achievement. They can't name you one. But the Prime Minister claimed to say he have 250 achievements. Out of the 250 achievements, you can come up with no extensive idea as to the things them where you're not finished, because you must have about 1,000 and the two manifesto. If you claim to say you achieved 250, you must have from 750 to 1,000 of your manifesto pledge. Well, you know, meet yet, Prime Minister. So what we want you to do is to review your two-failed manifesto and see if you can pick out the old lie them out of it and repackage them. Because this is why you're not late, you know. This is why you're not late. You're not bright enough to understand policy-centered things. So when you sit down and wait for Mark Golding, thinking to say Mark Golding was going to present the ordinary type of politics that we are used to. And that you sit down and wait for the Prime Minister. Mark Golding come out upon you like a British politics debate, like an American politics. Prime Minister, have you ever seen this classy type of politics in our country? When will the Jamaica Labour Party emerge and elevate themselves from the boogie-yaga politics? When will the Jamaica Labour Party elevate themselves from the boogie-yaga politics? Because this is what Mark Golding has taken us from. The boogie-yaga politics. Policy-centered politics. Politics that listens to the people before crafting ideas, Prime Minister. Not bullying the people into giving you power. Not suppressing the people, Prime Minister, after they give you power. All of them saying they're in your way right now, you know. These are all the things, Prime Minister, that catch up in your way right now. And then you have this bright doctor so-and-so, doctor this, doctor that. And you can group up all of them doctor together and get a sentence out of them to come say to the public, say, this is what we're going to do in the next 5 years. But the person will peep over, sit down and stretch them neck and peep over in your book. Manage to finish the sentence them where you still can't finish now, because start to sentence them, you know, if we go by your word. And then PNP copy this sentence out of your book where you start and PNP finish themselves. The problem with you, Jamaica Labour Party, You can come up with the idea to finish the sentence where you start yet with PNP teeth fire. We don't want to hear the Jamaica Labour Party scribbling over the People's National Party manifesto. That's not what we expect at this point, Andrew Holness. We expect ideas and policy from the Jamaica Labour Party, what they hope to do for the country, where they hope to take the country in 5 years. What do you think sitting down, wallowing and splattering over over the People's National Party manifesto is going to do for you? You think we're going to be sympathetic? Hmm? Who have so much bright people over there and who cannot get it together? Who know hope a doctor title? The nation is waiting, Prime Minister. You ought to have presented us a manifesto before nomination day. Remember the local government election of last year. I see where Nesta keep swirling way around like merry-go-round, or we're going to publish a policy paper, and we never got anything. We went into the local government election with a pack of knives from the Jamaica Labour Party. That's all it was. And you saw the result, Prime Minister, didn't you? Remember, did you see him one run cliff? Remember, you see him one cut off broadcasting and tell Cliff Sega in bed and up until today, dear Prime Minister. Gaswell Brown can't tell we how the election turned out. We just have to use with common sense. We just have to use with common sense. Howard, is it Dola? We're waiting on the debate. Lord Jesus. We're not commit sitting in a public debate with who? You mean Anvars and Isaac Buchanan debated? You mean Favour Williams and Julian Robinson debated? You mean Philip Paulwell and Darrell Vaz debating? Stay there. Me would go watch it because me become sorry for Labour right here now. I don't think they could have managed such a beating in a public. Labour rights, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Labour right. Carleen sick. There's going to be appraisal at work tomorrow, Labour right. Carleen sick. Can you not pass it? If you don't understand what an appraisal is, I would encourage you on Labour rights. Carleen sick. Calling sick, Labour rights. When I go cross it. When I go cross it. When I still sit down, wallowing over what you all will be wanting to tell the people. You know what up in your Prime Minister? You was planning from 2020 you planned this. From September 4th, 2020, Prime Minister, when you saw that result and you see the great People's National Party wipe out at the poll, Prime Minister, you planned this from then. We just have to go back to them with the same promise again in 2025. What you weren't aware of, that independent media was going to rise exponentially within that 5-year period, Prime Minister. And we clabber your Clarta Road. You never know there was going to be a rise in independent media. You think to say, Cliff bemused. No, in the something they debate, even if they might have a constituency debate, but I would hope that the finance minister and the spokesperson for finance have a face-off. What will be our holler in our country? That I would like to see. But my top two would be Anvaz. Don't laugh hard because at night. I would really like to see a face-off between Isaac Buchanan and Anvaz. And I hope Isaac Buchanan don't see this as a disrespect to him. Because it would really, in reality, it would really be a disrespect to even foster the idea of Anvaz and Isaac Buchanan debating. But the grimy politics of our country has made it possible. I wonder if the Jamaicans them can't understand you because them don't bright like you. I want to say, open with a quote. It would be a joy. I mean, a rolling and wallowing joy to see a face-off between Isaac Buchanan and Anvaz. No, sir. On a call for a constituency debate, no man, I can turn on the fan. The day is still hot, you know. The day is still hot in that parade. That I would like to see, though. A face. Them can't understand what you say. Cause them don't bright like you. We're not disrespecting Isaac Buchanan, but Isaac Buchanan ended up with the worst opponent of all. I mean, Isaac could be snoring in deep sleep. Isaac could be snoring in deep sleep and use Anvaz to wipe the floor. Use Anvaz as a toilet brush, even in his deep sleep. It's only unfortunate that Isaac end up with an opponent that blows with the wind. No further. Anywhere the wind go. But I'd really Jesus. Oh, I'd really like to see that. What would be it would be a political suicide. It would be all kind of side you can think of. Anvaz debating with Isaac Buchanan. When Anvaz done drop out for Andrew Holness, it wouldn't stop Yasso. It wouldn't stop Yasso. I'd like to see Dana Dixon and Damian Crawford have a face-off over education. Chain of politics versus the lawyer. Does Andrew Holness realize the pickle he got himself into? Does Andrew Holness realize the pickle when he get himself in? Publish the Manifesto, Jamaica Labour Party. Publish it. What we the people deserve, Andrew Holness, at the 9th hour is a compare and contrast. What we are not prepared for, Prime Minister, is a buy a baby wallowing that you all are doing in public right now, Andrew Holness. When I roll and a ball and a wall and expect to come hold on a hush and say, all right, my goal ain't too terrible to present such a good manifesto. We need to compare and contrast. What does the Jamaica Labour Party has to offer? What does the Jamaica Labour Party has to contribute? Nothing. Nothing. Because you were all planning to come back with the two previously failed manifesto. The time you wasted the other day printing this glossy pamphlet with Jamaica having an extra eye in 2025. You should be revising, having your policy think tank, having your sit down with those in the Jamaica Labour Party that you think are bright enough, except for Ann Vaz, Darrell Vaz, and George Wright. We know to them the one they are national dons. You claim say you have bright people. There's so many lawyers in the Jamaica Labour Party, even though they barely have a legal name. Floyd Green, Pernell Charles, Marissa Dalrymple, Filbert, what the thiefing boy their name, the murderer one, and Alonzo Terry Long. There's so much lawyers. Floyd Green is a lawyer as well. There's so much lawyers in the Jamaica Labour Party. And I'm really shocked by how stalled the Jamaica Labour Party is on ideas. Or is it that nobody else's idea except for Andrew Holness' idea cannot suffice over there? Because so much of them over there been to law school. When you go to law school, you're a person that have a policy mindset. It's what you're educated for. To have a policy mindset. But sadly, in the Jamaica Labour Party, you just cannot buck up these people. And there's so much lawyers over there. That is what's shocking about it. A face-off with Tufton and Dr. Dawes. Oh my God, it would be a fireworks. Fireworks. Because Dr. Tufton, he is, I don't know if he is narcissistic as Andrew, but Dr. Tufton is a very aggressive and petulant person. Dr. Tufton is someone who cannot deal with the facts. Dr. Tufton is someone who cannot deal with the facts. Dr. Tufton cannot deal with the truth. And my God, I mean, Dr. Dawes have stones of truth to throw after Christopher Tufton. My advice to the Jamaica Labour Party, Colleen sick, is the only thing can spare from a national disgrace on the national stage in our country, Jamaica, labor rights. Colleen sick. That's the best advice I can go tonight. Because I don't want to have it picking up off a floor. Jamaica Labour Party. Leaders debate. You remember the budget speech of 2024 when Mark Golding clobber Andrew in a parliament and the heat turn up in a parliament and Andrew taking whole flack and run out of parliament. The heat hotter you know. More wood push a fire. Fire blaze. Labor rights. Bright Currency Morrison. Lady Bright. Lady of the Queen's English. You can't help out your friend. Because I notice that when the Prime Minister want a loose, idle mouthpiece, he send you out and thinks you're bright and well spoken. Pretty talk now do it Currency Morrison, because I can talk pretty when me want. When I choose to, my dear, I can talk pretty too. So your pretty talking not really cut it. What we want to see is ideas flowing from. Hmm? You see, just like how ideas just a pop out of that team of brightness that Mark Golden chose to come and run the country. And that we want to hear from Uno. We're fed up at the bickering of the Jamaica Labour Party. We're fed up of a party we claim to say them have the brightest prime minister in a Jamaica history. What we want, Jamaica Labour Party, is a manifesto. We don't know when I debate yet, Dola, I don't know when I debate yet, but Lord Jesus, when it happened, it will be a car crash for the Jamaica Labour Party. I ask Christ, it's gonna be worse than the old boss them. Other than Andrew lack of integrity and Christopher Tufton crimes against the babies and the people of Jamaica, and Darrell Vaz 110 old Gyrat bus, it would be the fourth in line of the most disastrous thing the Jamaica Labour Party will have to face at the poll. Just enter the debate. Lord Jesus, if we're not picking up off a floor, we have to go buy a blanket. We have to go buy a blanket Jamaica Labour right for wrapping up in it. Because it will be very chilly for when the debate over. What we want, Andrew Holness and your team, policies. Policies. We want to hear what you all will be doing for Jamaica in the next 5 years. We want to hear where an Andrew Holness regime, given a third term, will take Jamaica. Because remember, Prime Minister, remember to say, you promised us prosperity. We got fish back. You promised us prosperity, Prime Minister, but we got fish back. You promised us a crime fighting policy that would make us so safe we would never think about locking our doors at night. What we got, Prime Minister, was young men murdered after one another. Because that's the only crime fighting policy you have. When it's not murdering young men extrajudicially, Prime Minister, you're taking away or trampling over our fundamental rights. You, Prime Minister, who fuck up your own constitutional review, you, Prime Minister, who is responsible for $3 trillion of the country's public resources, well, we can't tell where they're. $3 trillion in the Prime Minister. We could have used that to run the country for 3 years. Andrew Holness. We could the amount where you and your crony them steal in our country, we could have used that to service the budget for 3 years. Because at one point, add trillion a year the Prime Minister used to surface the budget. So that's almost 3 year worth of budget where Andrew and in whole heap of thieving ministries cannot give an account for. You're going into the election, Prime Minister, with a buried credibility. If you lift up your foot and look on your foot bottom right now, your credibility lower than that. You have to dig soil to find your credibility, Prime Minister. You have no integrity to continue to lead our country. This is why you cannot come to the nation Kind of have nothing to tell we. You have nothing to tell the nation, Prime Minister. Other than you know, go come tell we say Mark Golden thief on an idea. Yes, Mark Golden thief on an idea, but he's doing much better than pan crafting policies around on ideas. How them work that out? Uno do the work. The student will sit alongside on copy for but manage to present their work to the world. Instant and you just come. Manage to present their work to the world. And Labour Party still out there a battle and a struggle to come to the nation with ideas, with a manifesto. Labour rights, listen here. You can't turn everything in a war and cas. You can't turn everything labor right in a war and cas. Have you not, Lord Jesus? They can't keep up in a globalist. They cannot keep up. How can the Jamaica Labour Right, the gutter politics party, the boogie yaga politics party, the party of elected dunce, the party of elected dunce, how is it? Nice girl, how you do? The party of elected dunce, how is it that the Jamaica Labour Party can keep up or could keep up with what Mark Golden presented on Tuesday night? We've never had that high level of Western politics, of first world country, first world democracies. What Mark Golden pulled off on Tuesday night is what you see in first world democracies. That's what Mark Golden pulled off on Tuesday night. How could the Jamaica Labour Party, a party of national dunce, a party of people who never got school, how do you expect to keep up with 21st century Western democracy politics? It is what Mark Golden came with, And the Jamaica Labour Party are been caught off guard. Because what you think Mark Golden there go come with is the boogie yaga jig jag galangin. That's what you all thought. Listen, Mark Golden shocked a lot of us particularly in the last 6 months. Everybody knows that he was one of the chief beaters of Mark Golden. To draw yourself up. Mark Golden has shocked an awful lot of us in the last 6 months in particular. But Tuesday night was what you call the icing on the cake to the rise of Mark Golden. Yes, Mark Golden has arrived. Yes, Mark Golden is on the stage now. How can Andrew Holness, a leader that goes around, them bad mind, a bad mind, them bad mind. This is not a bad mind argument, Prime Minister. Prime Minister, this is not a bad mind argument. There are many of us out here who are listening, and we know what Mark Golden promise is to the people. It's not that an incumbent government cannot come with promises, because of course are the future. But when you have failed on 2 previous sets of promises, Kathy, how you do? When you have failed on 2 previous sets of promises, It's hard, Andrew Holness, to come back with another barrel of empty promises. Given that the achievement them where I walk and tout, nobody don't know about them. No, not even labor rights, Prime Minister. Me no hear us sing your praises for your pamphlet. Maybe them all know, them no know say Jamaica no spell right in there. You run go print pamphlet, Prime Minister, because you know say most labor right cannot read it. And even if them read it, them not understand it. So your pamphlet is a wool pulling, Prime Minister, over labor rights' eyes. Because your pamphlet, Prime Minister, is not speaking to the people of Jamaica. Your pamphlet is speaking directly to labor rights, glossy and pretty. Remember, say labor rights read picture in the Prime Minister. Thanks, Kathy. Thank you. Remember, say, when labor rights are read, them read like a Bustamante, them read picture. Labor rights no read word. That's why you print the magazine so glossy. Because all the labor, once the labor right, them see the glossy magazine, the magazine say, look, one Andrew Holness, look on what Andrew Holness do. Jamaicans, they're having meltdown, you know. Post something on your Facebook page. What you do with Andrew and see how they run out and start nyam up themselves. Jamaica Labour Party and no supporters, stop nyam up on yourself. Stop it. You only going to raise on your blood pressure. You only going to make the heartache worse phone on the 4th of February. Even though the Governor General don't know what date it is. Don't know if him blood poisoned by the old dull axa where Dr. Bruce used pan his spinal cord. Step up, our labor rights. Step up, and wave that. Step up with your manifesto, Prime Minister. Step up with class in politics. Get out of the bad mind, ghetto gangster politics, Prime Minister. You just graduate from one big stage where you're with Dr. Bruha and Moonat. Get out of it. Get out of the gutter politics, Prime Minister. And let us move into first world democracy, Prime Minister. Mark Golden has ushered us there. Can you keep it up? PM. Can you keep up with what Mark Golden has come up with? Obviously not. Dr. Dana Dixon, Dr. Tufton, Dr. Andrew Holness, Dr. Nigel Clark, Dr. this, Dr. that, Dr. Bobby Montague. That DR label. The DR label. Is it not failing you all right now? Dana, globalist, does anyone know about this? Dana Dixon said civics was reintroduced in school in 2022. Does any one of you at home know of this? Me don't know of it. Dana say go so. But even if Dana did come as somebody, once Dana come back up in an Andrew, Dana is nobody anymore. If Dana did even come bright, once Dana come and take marching orders for Andrew Holness, Dana Dixon turned dunce as a Bartimaeus. I don't know how to advise and Dana Dixon who dunce I now. Dana Dixon said civic was reintroduced in school in 2022. Anybody know about it? Anybody know of what Dana Dixon's talking? This is the government will remove literacy out of school, you know. This is the government will remove prior out of school, you know. This is the government will remove discipline out of school, and your wholeness. Under fear regime, there was a outbreak in our them with a level of violence in school. We see demonic attack on with children them in school and your wholeness. Under your government, who be a working Jamaica Labour Party. It was under your leadership. We see demons attacking our children in school. Jamaicans not going like you don't remember it, you know. Don't bother going like you don't remember the demon attack them against with children in school under the Jamaica Labour Party. What have you done for the people of Jamaica and your wholeness? All right, we know you fat in your pocket. We know your teeth. And you full your belly, you full your family belly, and you full your friend them belly. But we are talking about us, the people of Jamaica, who gave you power. What have you done for us? We know you have a lot of shell company. We know you have a lot of bank account. We know there's a lot of money swindling through your bank account. Then just a drop from the sky so far SSL. Then just a drop from people hand in a cash point into your account, Prime Minister, to the tune of $500 billion. We know about that. What we're asking, Prime Minister, is what have you done for us in 9 years? Because you can't tell me about water. You can't tell me about water because we have to buy it, put in the black tank. So you can't talk about that. Can't talk about road neither. Can't talk about road because right in a Flight Green constituency, a whole big man was drowned in a pothole. Never mind, he was the same Prime Minister who declared our roadways as a national disaster. So you can't talk about that. Can't talk about jobs neither, because you have not taken into account 750,000 of Jamaicans who are at working age into your survey, where you come out and I tell you, but unemployment has never been so low. Jamaica people has never been more ostracized under government like they have been under yours and your wholeness. Here, my head. She's so. Dana Dixon, them send out Dana Dixon. They say, all right, go on out there, thanks, Sketty. Go on out there for make a great escape. Because to they know to say, them are going to thief a lot out of the PNP manifesto, come try to pull a wool over where I. Then the Prime Minister send Dora the Explorer out there to say, all right, go and go to the preemptive steal. Oh, they paint the picture, say a thief, them thief with manifesto. So when we go there and talk it, them are going to say, I true the labor rights, them they attack. Here the labor rights, they here are the labor rights, them manifesto there. Uno, as can't uno have it sealed and signed. A opposition to sit down and tinker with their manifesto as to should we release it now, should we really, not the government, not the incumbent government, who, may I add, jump around every day and boast about how secure they are of their third term. I'm not sure on the third term, you know. And you can present to we a policy paper as how we are going to take Jamaica forward in the third term. What are the areas of promises that you have not completed that we need to give you more time to complete or to work on? What is it? You haven't delivered on housing. You have not delivered on housing. You have not delivered on your crime promise. What the government has done, rather, it's take over the criminal behavior and carrying it out yourself. You was the government that starved us in 1980. And you're the same government that come starve we in a COVID. Can you nearly make hungry kill we in a COVID in a Prime Minister? We can't hustle. We not earn no money. You get the money figure we and you hold on pan it and you tell we say we can't move from out of our yard. We can't go corner shop, go buy the big jilla aisle, quarter stick of butter, 2 slices of bread, and pound of rice, and pound and quarter of chicken back. Because we spread the virus. Those are the things that you did to us, Andrew Holness. When COVID came, it was a grand glory to you. Because from 2014, 2 years after you won the general election, Prime Minister, you've been attacking the freedoms. You've been attacking the fundamental rights of the Jamaican people as not ruled by the Constitutional Court. As not ruled by the court, Prime Minister. 2 years after you come in, it was a constant attack on people's rights. You don't love young people in our country. Because when you come in is a plethora of abuse. And we say it at the court. And the court slap your back many times and trampling over with fundamental and democratic rights. Not us. The court, the balance of power in governance in our country, they're the one who keep slapping you down. Say no, Andrew Holness, not because you have an undemocratic majority gives you the right to trample on the rights of the Jamaican people. That was Andrew Holness' crime fighting strategy, to trample over your constitutional right. That's not a government that is policy centered. That's a government who is power hungry. Andrew Holness, we will remember you at the polls. And we will remember you from nomination day right to polling day. This country has not seen improvement under your watch, Andrew Holness. With simple bad road them, you may get worse than whoever seat under any other government. That is how reckless you are. Not even the bad road them, you couldn't maintain in a them bad state. You make them get worse to the point where you same one shamefully turn around and declare them a national emergency. You pledge 40 billion this, so 5 billion this, 3.5 billion this, so then another 2 billion. That's 45.5 billion in a Prime Minister. And the only thing I hear Jamaicans talking about is patching potholes. You're not actually fixing or resurfacing our roads, which you told us. That's what the Spark program was. It was to resurface our roads. Prime Minister, Spark now reach now Spark. None of your road project, Prime Minister. I don't hear Jamaicans, not even labor rights, not singing and dancing about. Nobody. Hypocritic as labor right be, They might have the bad road problem. Labor right taxi driver, taxi mash up just like PNP. Labor rights have to buy water and water tank just like PNP. You know, but the Marlene Malaho Fort where they I walk with Chuck and I ask everybody, your water drum full? That's the disgrace. That's the disgrace. Wanna run with country into. That is the disgrace and the derelicts with Andrew Holness run with country into. That rather than give us properly irrigated, safe to drink water, Andrew Holness and him government and him MP them a drive around with contaminated water truck. I give with contaminated water. Wanna get the contact where they wanna get it from? Wanna could and go suck it up out of any shit stream, you know. No other government we've never had this water crisis under. When water truck used to come round in a Manly, Stiaga, PJ, and Portia days, it's because pump breakdown or something of that sort. Not because, like the Andrew Holness and Bruce Golding regime, who destruct water and agriculture. It's never like that under Manly, Siaga, PJ, Portia. We have irrigated water, albeit standpipe water. We had proper irrigated water under all of those previous governments. Under Andrew and Bruce, things took a drastic turn for the Jamaican people when it comes to access to water. Under the Andrew Holness and the Bruce Golding regime, things took a drastic turn for the Jamaican people when it comes to water. But my God, under Andrew Holness, if you do get little water, a shit water, with Dr. Tufton say you don't have to boil it. Dr. Tufton say we too much strong. Dr. Tufton said, all right, should we drink the shit because we too much strong. We come from the plantation days. We not used to nothing much, said Dr. Tufton. These are the same people asking for a third term, you know. These people who committed blatant crime against the Jamaican people. Minister Vaz, who loves to see dead children in uniform. Just ask Diane Simmet if you don't believe me. If you don't believe Minister Vaz loves to see dead children in uniform, ask Diane Simmet. Because it could be the only reason why Darrell Vaz take up the gyrating chain of plastic buses, can't come in our country to kill off with children. So Mr. Vaz have to love to see dead children in uniform. Otherwise, no sensible person wouldn't think that on our roadways in Jamaica, them old gyrating redundant American broad back thing that were the back of them alone bigger than we road was suitable to carry our children or to usher our children them across the country on a day-to-day basis. You don't see a death trap them are set up for children them. We don't see Jamaicans. That a death trap is being set up by Darrell Vaz and the Hanjo Holness regime. The slaughter with children them. Because the evidence, the evidence where the bus them provide with since then getting out of the country. I wouldn't want even one of them drive past me on the road because the wheel may go fly off and lick me in my face. The evidence is overwhelming. The evidence is overwhelming that these buses are of no use. Whoever donate them to Darrell Vaz, thank you. But we'll, Mr. Golden, don't make me not go into a meltdown, Mr. Golden. You see, just like how you come up with a brilliant manifesto, find a brilliant use for the 110 old bus. Because we pay for it already. We pay for it already. So find something to do with the old bus. Whether be hog pen, full cob, corner shop, dinner lady room, or such like whatever you want to do with it. Staff room, anything you want to do with it. What we are sure of doing.
Sacrifice. All this for the benefit of Jamaicans.
I think this is an AI, you know. Let me hold on. But Dr. Dodge is involved in the, I don't know. One of the things that I find hard to paddle through these days is to decide what is reality and what is AI. We certainly know, though, that Jlp Wholeness 5-year-old chickens are not AI. We know that Jlp Wholeness 5-year-old chickens are not AI. But sometimes I find it difficult to work out where AI and where not AI. But me don't know what the Jamaica Labour Party are going to do. Honestly. It is really, hold on there.
Report that the Jamaica Labour Party's general election campaign machinery is going well so far. We're comfortable with what has been happening and we're comfortable with the response to date.
No, it doesn't say it on your face, Dr. Tufton. Dr. Tufton, the nonsense. We're not here. Tell me if we're not here.
I say so with utmost respect and humility for the work that we're doing and for the Jamaican people who are looking on and responding to the message led by the most honorable Prime Minister and party leader. We have, as you know, rolled out our achievements document. It was important for us because we have been in office for 9+ years, and we are pleased having reviewed the response, the demands, the requests for more, and indeed the contents and the comments related to the contents that it was the right thing to do, and the feedback on the ground has been extremely positive. Our first major mass rally, which was held in Halfway Tree, where we rolled out all our candidates on display and reinforced the message of the Labour Party. We are very satisfied both with the turnout, but the organization.
Hold on there, Doctor. What is the message of the Jamaica Labour Party? Does anyone know? Or did anyone hear it? Because remember, I did not listen to them on Sunday night. I know they didn't have anything before that. I don't know what they came up with on Sunday night. But I don't know what Dr. Tufton is talking about.
The commentary, both from those watching in TV land or those present it's quite positive, and it is for us in keeping with the approach that we expose and we want to maintain in this campaign as we have as a government, orderly, disciplined, and effective because of the consistency.
Orderly, disciplined, and effective. This is very serious, Jamaica. This is the Jamaica Labour Party talking about orderly, disciplined, and effective. You mean like the effective disaster of our roadways? You mean like the effective disaster of the health care that you presided over, Dr. Tufton? The health care that kills a baby per day, Dr. Tufton. A health care that kills 15,000 of us per year, Dr. Jesus. Talk out your dainty mouth, yeah, doctor.
The message. So those two large events we think have gone very well, and we're happy so far with what is happening. We are not going to get complacent, however, nor distracted, and there's a lot of noise in the environment. Our focus is to continue the work, and there are other things that will happen in the coming days and coming weeks, and you will be told or be kept abreast of those developments as they unfold. Nomination day, we're all set for that. That's on Monday, and our candidates are very confident, are prepared.
PNP, we don't know it's a JLP thief when it comes to election. The election, a tinderbox election in Jamaicans and members of the People's National Party. You can't make unjust tough ballot and you win the election, PNP workers, PNP polling state indoor and outdoor agent. We can't afford to make Andrew Holness tough ballot and win the election, That would be a suicide for the country's democracy. We cannot, under any circumstances, Jamaica, afford that. Because we know the Jamaica Labour Party is prepared to steal the election because they know them can't win it. The Jamaica Labour Party is prepared to be violent about the election because they know they can't win it fairly. Not after the corrupt government run by Andrew Holness in the last 9 years. The people aren't fed up, Andrew Holness. The people are not going to return to outlawed corruption. It is what you have presented us in 9 years. Corruption after corruption after corruption. Your government is run by scandals, Andrew Holness. You are the chief of the thieves, Prime Minister. Of the 14 or more of you under the probe for illicit enrichment, Prime Minister, we so far know already that you, the leader of the clan, is the major thief amongst the Jamaica Labour Party. So who did if you pull them in line, Prime Minister? When you are the top thief of the clan, who is there to pull them in line? Do you understand why the country is broke? Do you understand why nothing has been done in our country? Because through Andrew Holness coming for thief, and everybody knows that Andrew Holness a thief, and because Andrew Holness thief in a crowd in front of everybody, Andrew Holness can't chastise nobody for thieving. Andrew Holness can't chastise nobody around him for stealing from the public purse. Because that's what the whole of them say Andrew Holness doing. Both the older heads where they did it from day one, where Andrew come and maneuver them and take the party from them and turn it into Andrew's and Angelette's dynasty. Where is the Manifesto Jamaica Labour Party? Jamaica Labour Party, where is the manifesto? Jamaica Labour Party, will you able to withstand the 21st century policy-driven progressive politics of Mark Golding and the People's National Party? Will you be able to withstand the leadership debate? Will you be able to withstand the constituency debate, Labour rights? I would do anything to listen to Ann Vaz and Isaac Buchanan. No disrespect to Isaac Buchanan. But I mean, even Isaac Buchanan would find it laughable to have a face-off debate with Ann Vaz. Them can't understand you because them don't bright like you. I want to say, open with a quote. I do anything to see a debate between Ann Vaz and Isaac Buchanan. The night that we have to go, the night there, when we watch the debate, we would have to sit down on the floor and watch it because even no care how low your sofa there, you're going to drop off of your sofa. So might as well you start watch the debate on your floor, from the floor. Because once Ann Vaz open his mouth, I mean, the chain of plastic probably will jump out her mouth, so you might never know chain of plastic is a normal word in the household. Remember, I'd like to see what's him call him. Is it Dwayne Vaz? Are Dwayne Vaz and George Wright opponent? I saw it gonna. I'd like to see Dwayne Vaz ducking from George Wright's stool. Because if George Wright come to the debate, we can't be sure that Mr. Wright won't be wielding a stool at his opponent. It is Dwayne Vaz, beat and teacher who are Dwayne Vaz, a George Wright opponent, is it not? So, me wouldn't do anything to watch them two debate there. George Wright debate and Ann Vaz debate. Because those are two politicians who cannot talk out of the mouth where God give them for free. Where's the debate? Instructor. Instructor and chain of plastic. Christian and plastic. Andrew, you see why you feel? Andrew Holness, have you seen why you have failed? It could be, Andrew Holness. We there all the time. I blame Mr. Vaz about the boss them. Genuinely, Mr. Vaz could think in his docile, small mind. Mr. Vaz could literally think that this is a great thing that he has done. He can literally think so. And he can literally, genuinely believe it. Because if he's at such a low IQ level, then it's not impossible for Mr. Vaz to think that 110 second-hand buses are gold standard, as he said. So him can seriously believe, say, go so. We cannot get the wrong end of the stick because it's that we can go down to Vaz's state of mind. We could get it totally wrong. Mr. Vaz could literally think he has done something great. And why you can't blame Mr. Vaz? A lot of JLP supporters thought Mr. Vaz did something great, a benefit to our children. Where Vaz said, them are going to pay $50, go $50 come. Andrew Holness say, them a go free, come free. Which is it? One I sing from the back page of the book, and one I sing from the front page of the book. Don't know if it was them a go collide in the middle though. Publish the manifesto. That is the major debate at the moment. Let the manifestos debate amongst themselves. We don't want to know what with no useless press conference telling us fuck all. Because we don't tell we nothing, you know. We don't tell we nothing. Let the manifesto have a debate amongst themselves. Let Isaac Buchanan and Anvars have a debate amongst themselves. Coming out here with a press conference, we're not listening to that. That is not what we're expecting to hear at the moment. Press conference after something drastic or something warranted. All you have to do, publish your manifesto. Let the people look through it and said, I prefer what Andrew Holness and the JLP is bringing, or I prefer what Mark Golden and the PNP is bringing. We learned nothing from the press conference, like we learned nothing from when I open the mouth. 110 old buses. And I use them to create danger. It take on a 9 year to come up with that, you know. This is the danger in Andrew Holness. 9 years. And you tell we say it took you 9 years to come up with 110 old bus. What do you think we would hope to get in 5 years then, Prime Minister? What do you think we would expect you to do in 5 years if it take you 9 years and all we could have get is 110 old bus for them come and have up them at reaping in the country? Everywhere you look, tire fly off, rim mash up, it can't go uphill, it can't go round corner, neither vehicle can pass it per road. 9 years, you know. 9 years it take you to do that. Me don't know if God work against the Labour Party at a time, but not now go forward for the Jamaica Labour Party. Everything is in a backward cycle for Andrew Holness and the Jamaica Labour Party. You have failed the people, Prime Minister. You have failed on your promises, Prime Minister. You have failed as the youngest Prime Minister we've ever had in our country, Andrew Holness. You have failed on many things. You have failed on 2 manifestos. You have failed on your social justice promises. You're just a massive failure. The nation will remember that when they go to the polls, though. The nation will remember that, Prime Minister, when they go to the poll, that this is a government that has not maintained our roadway. This is a government that, under his leadership, Jamaica is facing a water crisis. This is a government who lacks credibility, transparency, and accountability. Those are all the things that bedevil you going into the election, Prime Minister. A government that presided over the highest crime rates that we have to face. A government who massages the employment and the crime figure only because of political expedient. A government who opened the country to have a general election in COVID that killed many Jamaicans. A government that still turn around to blame the same poor people that you asked to go there and campaign and vote for you and spike the virus amongst them. It's the same government that says it's you poor people who go to the corner shop to buy cornmeal, chicken back, and quarter stick of butter and big jilla aisle. A government that has destroyed our agriculture, by issuing import license to their own political allies. A government that has destroyed the governance structure in our country. A government that has regularly attacked the legislative framework in our country. A government who continuously gets slapped back by the court for its unconstitutionality, for its trampling over your fundamental rights. That's the government that is asking you for another 5 years. A government who agreed to the election called by the opposition. A government who is unable to publish a manifesto, even though the opposition manifesto has been chewed over by the people and the media. This government is still out there wallowing in pity. Thank you very much for being here tonight with us on Global TV. Lovely to have your support. As always, join us right back here. Am I going to come on Sunday? I don't know. It's election season. You might never tell. Something might happen. Water crisis over the entire Jamaica and East Nicholson. And Andrew Holness is asking us for a third term when we can't bathe, we can't drink unless we drink shitty water that Dr. Tufton told us. There is no need to boil it because your stomach can deal with the level of shit that is in the water. But if we come on Sunday, we see we. Otherwise, we will return on Monday. I think I'm going to return on Sunday, because I think I may be tied up with appointments, not medical or anything like that, though. I may be tied up with appointments on Monday. So let's see how it goes. But have yourself an amazing weekend. Ladybug, today the sun turn up with father, mother, sister, brother, and any other family member and couldn't care with him. Today was really hot in the United Kingdom. It's still hot and humid still now, but the sun did turn up today. Monday and today, we had a blast of like 30 to 31 degrees and all heap of sunshine. Unlike Monday, Tuesday, Monday, Thursday, there was quite a bit of overcast, so the sun keep going in and out, so it never too bad. But Monday and today, no sir, the sun turned up with all of the family members them who couldn't help him. But anyway, globalists, thank you all very much. Have yourself an amazing weekend. And yes, do join us right back here on Sunday when we continue to highlight the failures of the Andrew Holness regime, as well as call out their corruption and crookedness. Thank you and good night from Global TV.
Oh, thy peace, God of my salvation, because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is all dead. Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone, and it pick a bad feeling to all wicked men. Not a people there. Make a man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear now hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside and rub and cheat, and not press the poor. Make God what I sing to him. Make him a throw and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black baby man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. My favorite man, if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the day them can sell out Rasta and sell it out and sell out Babylon. They give man throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. They give man throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the dead can sell out Rasta and sell out Babylon. Just talk on the Friday. Give a throw and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black baby man throw and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. You have eyes to see, let him see. You have ears to hear, let him hear. What a prophet must say. President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one. Big man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black baby man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Rasta man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.